I have a PhD in physics from the Weizmann Institute in Israel. Then years ago, in '94, actually, as a student, I founded Greenpeace in Israel. So I was an environmental campaigner while being pursuing science. Then I started and run 3 startup companies. This is the 4th. My last company was a solar energy company that did and still doing solar boosting for conventional power plants, which means that we build huge structures in the desert to harvest solar energy. And this company is actually the segue to Energy Point, because while running this company, I was starting to ask the question, how does sustainability add up to numbers that allow you to make decisions? For example, in solar energy, in solar thermal, you buy a lot of steel and concrete and glass and cover a lot of desert area to harvest the dilute source, which is the sun. And then the question is how it all adds up to allow us to make a decision and be convinced that we're making the right sustainability decision. And after being bothered, if you will, with this question for a while, I decided to step down as a CEO of the company and start Energy Point. And we started Energy Point about a year ago. Half a year ago, we got funded by Plan B Ventures, and we raised until now $4.5 million. We're currently 12 people, and we work with about 12 Fortune 500 companies now, where we help them quantify their sustainability and make better decisions in terms of finding the right trade-off between sustainability and financial decisions.
Thank you. And what is wrong with the way sustainability is approached today?
I think that many people today are making decisions without having any quantitative base for those decisions. Typically, companies are trying to optimize or make sustainability decisions looking only on cost reduction. But cost, although it's critically important, does not reflect sustainability. Take a very simple example. Here in Massachusetts, for the same $10, you can buy something like 3 gallons of gasoline, let's say 100 kilowatt-hour of electricity, and a few thousand gallons of water. These 3 things have totally different sustainability value, but they cost the same $10. So you need another measure that measures sustainability that is not dollars. And I think the main thing which is wrong with sustainability today is that people try to make sustainability decisions only on the basis of cost. And when it comes to sustainability itself, they don't have numbers, they just use adjectives and describe things in general terms, but without numbers. And we come up with a set of numbers that are, on the one hand, intuitive and people can understand them because we normalize everything to a gallon of gasoline that people can understand. But on the other hand, we calculate everything accurately and rigorously in a transparent way, taking into account the specific locations of the companies that we analyze.
And why do you think that location is important?
Because I'll give you an extreme example. If you want to rate your water footprint, clearly water in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and in Boston, Massachusetts, will need to have different rating because of the different situation of water in the 2 locations. Water in the Sahara and water in London are totally different, and we rate them as different without taking location into account. Just coming and saying that you reduce your water footprint without knowing where you've done it and what the drought situation in different locations just doesn't account properly for the sustainability footprint. The same with energy. If your energy source is clean versus coal on the other extreme, clearly energy-saving measures have different impact.
And can you talk about your business model? How is it unique?
So we're building a calculation engine to power sustainability decisions. So we're not displacing anyone from the marketplace. We're just enabling people to do the sustainability calculations right. Today, Fortune 500 companies and many government organizations and so on have enterprise software and sustainability consultants and S-codes and energy management companies that allow them to manage their resource consumption. But all this help does not allow them to count sustainability right. So our business model is to enable those third-party consultants or energy or enterprise software vendors to calculate sustainability right. So we sell the calculation engine that powers the sustainability decisions. Basically, it's a SaaS model, cloud-based, where people can go on into our calculation engine and just get the right calculations for their specific sustainability problem, taking into account their resource consumption and their location and time.
And can you talk a little bit about the impact or behavioral change and the impact that behavior has on sustainability?
Yeah, I think that by coming up with the right way to quantify sustainability, we open up a huge potential for behavior change. Yeah, think about how calories or food points change the way people are dieting. Once you have a way to measure things, quantify things, you can start having feedback and start changing your behavior just because you know quantitatively what's the impact of different things that you do. Without it, people are, live in mansions and buy Priuses and think that they're doing good for the environment because they don't have any number system. So there's no incentive to do a real behavior change because there's no quantitative feedback. So in a way, our impact on behavior change is similar to food points or calories impact on the diet.